It breaks my heart to say that 2 days before Christmas, Dax died suddenly. The news was a gut punch.
The cause of death has been revealed for Dax Tejera. And contrary to what ABC News executive Kim Godwin said last month, the ABC News producer did not die from a heart attack on December 23rd.
Dax was as full of life as anybody I've ever known. His time on Earth was too short, but he lived like every moment counted.
ET has confirmed that Dax choked to death because he was intoxicated while out to dinner with his wife and friends at Bobby Van's Steakhouse. A spokesperson for the New York City chief medical examiner tells ET that his official cause of death was asphyxia due to obstruction of airway by food bolus, complicating acute alcohol intoxication. He was 37 years old. Just last month, Godwin released a statement addressing Dax's death. At the time, his cause of death was suspected to be something different. It's with a heavy heart and great sadness that we share that our friend and colleague Dax Tejera passed away suddenly of a heart attack. The TV exec added that as the executive producer of This Week with George Stephanopoulos, Dax's energy, passion, and love for that show, ABC News and You, shined every Sunday morning.
Dax was passionate about his work and even more so about his family. Speaking to a group of ABC News colleagues just last month, he noted the big changes in his life since he started to work at ABC.
In my time at ABC, I've gotten married. I've had 2 children. One turns 5 months tomorrow. One turns 2 today. So I am going to bolt out to try to blow out the candles.
Shortly after the tragedy, Dax's wife, Veronica, was arrested and booked on 2 counts of acting in a manner injurious to a child. Accused of leaving their 2-year-old and 5-month-old daughters alone at a hotel in the hours leading up to his sudden death. In a statement shared with ET, the mom of 2 said she made a poor decision, explaining that when Dax collapsed, she accompanied him in an ambulance to the hospital and asked a close friend and her parents to go to her children's hotel room. But when they arrived, she says the hotel wouldn't allow them in and instead called the police. Veronica added that they had 2 cameras on the kids while they slept, and she monitored them closely while she was away from them. Our family has suffered a terrible tragedy. I respectfully ask for privacy while my children and I mourn Dax's death. Following his death, ABC News paid tribute to Dax with an emotional segment, pointing out the TV producer's deep love for his wife and children.
The love of Dax's life was his wife, Veronica, and their 2 children, Sophia and Ella. It was with great pride that Dax brought Sophia and Ella to This Week in September. He was happy, living the life of his dreams. Ella and Sophia, I want you to know, your father was a great talent, but more importantly, he was a good man. And he loved the 2 of you and your mother more than anything in the world.